Today is Lag Bomer, and in a certain sense, it parallels the day of the giving of the Torah, Shavuos. Part of the numerology of all this is a thing called Shelem Vehetzi. That means whole and a half. The ultimate thing, the ultimate number of a number is that number plus a half of it. That's whole and a half. So, how do we get the parallelism between Lag BaOmer and Shavuos? Remember, we're going through a 50-day period here, which actually could be 51 days, from Pesach to Shavuos, the giving of the Torah. And this is a purification period, which we all know, that's the counting of the Omer. But weirdly enough, on this 33rd day, or for some Lad BaOmer, the 34th day, are you familiar with that? Lad BaOmer? So there's a union here of the 33rd and 34th. And remember that whole and a half would give, therefore, 3 halves. So it's really 3 of something. So let's divide this 50 into thirds. If we have thirds of 50 or 51, we have 17. So 2/3, get this now, tough math here. 2/3 of the 51 would be 34. And if 34 we use as the whole number, then that whole of 34 plus its half, 17, would be 51. So on Lag BaOmer, the 33rd day, if you take that as 2/3 of 50, or as a whole. So we take 33 as a whole, we'll round it to 34, and then it's half, that's 17, and that's what you have for today. Up to 50 in the giving of the Torah. So the real essence of the giving of the Torah on Shavuos is found 17 days before in Lag BaOmer. That's the day of wholeness. On that 33rd day, if we add, again, so if we consider that 2/3 of 50, or as whole, the real giving of the Torah is Lag BaOmer. And that's why they show it as the Hilula, the marriage ceremony, the death of Shimon ben Yochai. I forgot it was Shimon. My brother's name was Shimon, who's obviously given me this profound insight. A very deep understanding. They equate the oral Torah with Lag BaOmer. They equate, the Zohar with Lag BaOmer, because Shimon ben Yochai was the redactor of the Zohar. after spending 13 years in a cave. So let me repeat this important function here. Now there's a lot of numerology here in that the 33rd day here is 2/3 of 50. You see? And this 2/3, or 0.6, is a Fibonacci concept. And so when we have 3/2, which is like a whole and a half, that's actually the whole and a half. If follow this numerology, I'll be getting into it as we go along in further videos, because this is the most important thing. If you look up Fibonacci numbers, if you look up the concept of the spiral, the essence of the Torah is given on Lag BaOmer. That's today, if you're watching this today. And it's, if you watch it on Lag BaOmer, the 34th day, that's fine too. Because there's a machlokas when Shavuos really is it the 51st day or is it the 50th day after Pesach? And why do you start the Omer count on the second night of Pesach? Is that to include the 51, which would then be easily divisible into 3 as 17 each, with 17 being Tov and the number of years of Yosef in, what was it, Egypt or whatever. So let me repeat. The essence of the Torah is actually revealed on Lag BaOmer, when the dinim end. The dinim end on Lag BaOmer in Hod Shebahod. And from the top, from the bottom, we count it as Teferet Shebeteferet. And the beginning of something is the beginning of the end. The beginning of something is the beginning of the end. And let me repeat. Today is actually the essence of the giving of the Torah. 33 is the essence of the giving of the Torah. Christians use that number 33 also. Look it up. 33 is 2/3 of 50. Three is the essence number here. It's doubling into 6. What does this mean? We'll talk of this. But today, Lag BaOmer is the essence of the giving of the Torah, which is revealed on the manifestation of it is on Shavuos. But today, the essence, the unmanifested underlying function, that's what Lag BaOmer represents.